Happy Friday, Norfolk Catholic, and welcome to this week's Prez Release, 2 minutes with Norfolk Catholic's President, Dr. Don Ritter. So Don, tell us what's happening.
Well, this last week, actually since August, we've been working on our strategic planning process. And we've had this 2 weeks ago, we had all of our administrators and some of our staff and a lot of stakeholders involved in the process. So today we have our principals with us along with our advancement director, Mrs. Piper. So we're going to talk a little bit about what happened there, and then we're going to send you information out so you have a full grasp of what all happened and an opportunity to give us more feedback. So when we do the strategic plan, the most important thing we do is talk about our mission. And our mission is to walk with you, our children, our staff, and everybody else involved to go meet Jesus. And we talked about how we can do that on a unified fashion with the parish, our staff, our students, anybody else that's in our community, not just Catholics, but non-Catholics as well. We also talked about academics and many other things, so maybe Bill's going to talk about that.
Yeah, we had a great discussion on academics. It went hand in hand with our advanced ed visit from last spring where they talked about data and how we're going to use data to inform our instruction going forward. We've added some Wednesdays off early into the schedule, which I'm sure all of you are aware of, and we'll continue to do that so our teachers have a better chance to look at the data we're collecting and how we're going to move forward and make changes in our curriculum. One of those changes that we're looking into is more tech implementation, and I'm going to let Jeff tell you about that.
Yeah, we're looking at technology and everything that we do. It changes so fast that it can be hard to keep up with. But we're talking about going one-to-one. We know that's important for our students to be able to utilize that as they continue their education. We also looked at just leadership opportunities for our students. We want to create those all the time because we know how important that is for our students as they go through our school. And then we looked at our facilities. Our facilities are very, very good, but we need to continue to keep up with facilities. We have an early learning center that right now we'd like to someday see not just be the building it is, but be a building that we add on and build and put in our facility. So those are all things that we're looking at improving.
And of course, an advancement is a big part of what we do to help pay for not just the learning center, but all the other advancements we need to make around the high school, elementary, parking lot, parish, and so on. So tell us what's going on there.
Well, we made 3 pretty lofty goals as a result of our strategic planning, and anybody watching this, we're going to ask you to be a part of that. In order to grow academics or technology or any of that, it takes all of us. The first is under enrollment, and that's to build our school to a 3-track system, which means 60 or more students per classroom. That's what we're set up to house, and that's where we want to be in 5 years. The second is to grow our annual fund, or our fund for NC, to a $500,000 in 5 years. So that's going to take all of us. And the third falls under finance, and that's just continuing to be very transparent in our finances and to run a black budget. As many people know, we've run a deficit budget for as many years as we can remember, and so in 5 years we want to be at a point that we are running in the black.
Yeah. And to help us with that, we know that we need to focus on making sure that all the funds we're bringing in right now are going to help with our budget. And so before we can start any kind of capital campaign or do any kind of building, the bishop and all of us, we need to make sure we get a black budget going first. And we know we can do that. The parish, the community we have here at Norfolk Catholic in Norfolk is amazing. We're so blessed. Thank you for all you've done. And stay tuned for more information about this. And where can they find us?
In today's email, at the very bottom, you'll be able to see a letter from Dr. Ritter and click a link to learn more information about the 11 domains and what goals we've set for ourselves for the next 5 years.
God bless you and thank you.